The second method is just to help you keep your distributive property organized. The work that you do in the second method is the exact same work you did in method 1. It's simply a matter of, do you like to keep things more organized, or are you just going to keep using distributive property? I really like method 2 because it does help you remember things, and you will not forget to do certain pieces. The second method is what we call the FOIL method. FOIL is an acronym, and each letter stands for something very specific. They stand for first, outer, inner, last. And let me show you what I mean by this. First, outer, inner, last are the things that you are going to multiply together. But you're organizing them now in a specific order, which will actually make it easier for us to find the like terms and put them together. It's just an organizational tool. First means the first term in each binomial. The first term here is 5x. The first term here is 2x. So first means I'm doing 5x times 2x. When it says outer, they mean the terms all the way on the outside pieces, the outside edges of this problem. So 5x and 1, the furthest apart that they are, outer. So the next piece is 5x times 1. Inner would be the opposite of that. The pieces that are right in the very middle, the inside piece of each of them, the closest together, -3 and 2x. And then last should make sense. It's the last term in each one of them. So -3 times 1. You will not need to write all of this down every time you use this method. But for this example, I would like you to. So what we do then, now that it's organized, is we go ahead and multiply them. 5 times 2 is 10. They both have x, so add the exponents, it's 10x squared. 5x times 1 is just 5x. -3 times 2x is -6x. And -3 times 1 is -3. So we've found all the pieces that we need to find, and here's the great thing about the organization of this. When you use FOIL, assuming that you did it right and you put it in the right order, FOIL, first, outer, inner, last, your like terms will be right in the middle. Those two terms are your like terms and do need to be put together. 5x minus 6x, 5 minus 6 is -1x. So when I build my final answer, all I have to do is put them in order now that I've put them together. 10x squared minus x minus 3. Since we already took care of our like terms, we are done at that point. This is more organized. You can keep track of the steps you're supposed to take. When people use distributive property, they tend to accidentally skip something. Or people who use distributive property try to do things in their head and they forget certain steps. This is a great way to keep it organized. Are there any questions about the FOIL method that I just showed you here? Troy?
Wait, so what's 5x and -6x?
The things in the center are your like terms, because this has x to the first and this has x to the first. Same variable with the same exponent.